Okay, you guys, and welcome back to another lit video. Excuse me, you guys. You guys, first of all, I would like to say happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a great time spending time with your loved one. If not, just communicate with them, whether it was on the phone, whether it was virtual, or whatever, you guys. But happy Thanksgiving. And today, I'm going to bring you another Thanksgiving video. I did one before, you guys. So make sure you go look at that video. I bet it was very successful. And let me show you right here. Look right here. See right here? Let me open this up and show you. See, it says, Lola's party was awesome, virgin on epic. See them all around town will be talking about this. Baby, what you talking about? So if you missed that video, you need to go check out my Thanksgiving video, you guys. So now, this video right here today, or what I'm doing, which is a Thanksgiving video as well, you guys. But this is in honor of my family. Two places where I spent a lot of time as growing up, and I went and made it in my game. I made these two places, but I made them a gallery for the simple reason so that she can go there. I'm going to use my person, Lola, so that she can go there and give you all a tour of these two places that I spent a lot of time growing up, that I love. I love our loved ones. I love my grandmother. I miss you, grandmother. And that's Jessie Mae Spice, baby. But like I said, you guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. And let's get into the video. So like I said, you guys, if any of my family members out here watching this video, that's my Aunt Lily, Aunt Tan, Aunt Margaret, Aunt Cindy, Aunt Bella, Aunt Ella, Aunt Betty, all my great aunts, cousins. You guys know who all you are. My cousin Juicy, you know who you are, Juicy. My little favorite little cousin. Well, she ain't my favorite little cousin, but she's close to me. I don't want to make other cousins mad. But you know who you are, little cousin. And that's going to be the True Family Game. And you go check out their channel, you guys. My daughters, you got Fabulous TT. You have Head Stories by Roxy, you guys. You got Tigger New. All these people, make sure you go check out their channel, you guys. Look at the deer. Look at the deer, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm dying. Look. He just walking around. Just walking on our property like it's nothing. Happy Thanksgiving to you, dear. Okay, you guys. So like I said, you guys, let's go ahead and we're going to hit the map. And our first place we're going to go to, you guys, that I want to do in honor of my family, because we could not normally, with my family, you guys, we would all get together and we would do in honor of my late grandmother, that we would all go to this small town and we would just all get together. Everybody cook, bring something. Now, it's been a minute since I've been there, but it doesn't matter because I was there in the heart and in everything, you guys. But they know who they are. So if you look at this video, this is in honor to you. This is my Thanksgiving gift to you, just to put any type of memory back into your heart that you can remember from our grandmother and your mother and your cousin and whatever what she was to you. So we're going to wait on this game to come into play, and I'm going to take you to this first gallery. It's a gallery, but it's a house that I created to share with my family. So first place. Now, first place we're going to go, it's called Little Greenhouse of Love, because at this little greenhouse there was nothing but love, and there was nothing but love that I ever got from this house. Whoever was up on that roof loved it. And then we have the little clay dirt road. So we're going to go there first, because what I want to do is walk you through this. This is what I love about Sim 3. See, in Sim 3, they can walk the mile, baby. You don't have to wait on a big old diamond for them to teleport, do that. She gonna really walk you through this. So, where we gonna go first? I'm gonna have her go. I call this the little dirt road, you guys. I love it. Look at this, you guys. It's so cute. It's called Little Clay Dirt Road, because let me tell you, where my grandmother lived at, a wonderful neighborhood, and this street was called Stewart Street. Now, if I'm wrong, or my cousin, my aunt, let a girl know. Correct me. Comment. Let the world know if I said something wrong. When you look at this video of what I made from my memory, if it's anything that you feel that's missing that you would have liked for me to add because I can add it, comment. Let a girl know. So let me show you, you guys. Okay, Lola, get out of the house. It's raining, so she's in the house. So let me show you. These houses right here, you guys, right here are shared houses. They just empty houses. But I did it for gameplay. Look how cute that is. Look how cute. And you guys, that's how it was to me. Like I say, this is my memory, my vision of what I remember on Stewart Street. There was colorful houses. And they all sat side by side. There was some on the left side. There was some on the right side. So let me show you. So we're going to zoom out right here. So right here, if you came to Stewart Street, and there was a hill that you came up the hill. And pretend this sign says Stewart Street. Really cute trees you got. So right here, you guys. So you got these houses right here. And I can't name all the houses because I don't want to leave nobody out. So there will be a couple I would say, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you. So that was a blue house that was across from my grandmother's house. And I remember it was a family that lived there and their name was Cook. Their last name was Cook. And they had some daughters or granddaughters that I played with. And then this little gray house right here. I don't know who would have been in the gray house. There was another house that was across the street, and there was a white house, but I didn't put it right here. And there was another family there, and I never forget this family. I love this family. I play with them as well too, you guys. And their last name. What was their last name? I can't say their mom name. I can't remember their last name. But she had about 14 kids, 12, 14 kids. If you look at this video, you know who you are. And again, to you, happy Thanksgiving. And then that was a yellow house. Now, technically, this yellow house should have been to the end of the road. One of my best friends ever lived in that house. And you know who you are, girl. You know who you are. She used to come get me every morning like clockwork, around 8 o'clock from my grandmother's house. Now, we're going to go and visit the little greenhouse of love. And this is a house that I remember being young, going to visit my grandmother in this small town where my family is from, and a house that I just had all these wonderful memories and all this love. I'm just saying. Not saying I didn't get love where I'm from. I'm just saying this is what this house brought to me. So we're gonna start off, you guys, and this is like I said, my memory. So if I got something wrong, family, comment me. Let me know. So right here, let me go up. Look, you guys, listen. So right here, see this car right here? Pretend this is a white Mustang. Auntie, you know who you are. This your car, baby. This your Mustang. Your Mustang, okay? Now, I don't know if she had that Mustang that early, but that's just something that remind me. Right here, I'm going to go up here on this porch because this little greenhouse of love, it did have a porch. And this was my grandmother's house, my late grandmother. So I'm going to show you this porch. And this is what I remember this porch being like. You guys, look at the gameplay. Look at the rain. See this porch? There was two chairs over here that I remember that was on the right. So I'm going to have a sit here. See this? So we're going to have a sit in this chair right here. Go ahead and sit right here in this chair. I remember there would be two chairs over here, and it was green. Now, I don't know if green was my grandmother's favorite color or not. So let me know, family. I don't know. I just know it was green. The house was green, and the chairs on the porch was green. So, and then right here, there was a light. There's a light. You know, they call it a little porch light. Okay, so, and then right here, there was this swing. Oh, my goodness, you guys. We love this swing. When I say we, I mean me and my cousin. I'm gonna tell you, when I would go here, I was a race to get to this swing. Just like how Lola just raced. I was raced to get to this swing. I love that swing. And the swing kind of resembled this. I'm gonna be honest. It was nice. It was a green swing too. It was wonderful. But I just love this swing, you guys. And then see this rocking chair right here? Let me tell you something. This is my grandmother's chair. Nobody sat in this chair. Now, if you sat in that rocking chair, that was fine, but when she came, you know you need to move. And it wasn't in a mean way. It was just a chair. And right here, you guys, pretend this is like, this is a empty bushel. If you know what that is. She would sit here, and my grandmother, and us just rocking, look at that, you guys. But my grandmother, she would have like a rag, like a face, a hand rag, is what I call it, a wash rag, and she'd use it like if she was hot, and she'd wipe herself with it, and she would even fan herself with it, and she would have a fan. I didn't have that for the game, so I couldn't apply that into the game. But this right here would have been a bushel, or whether it was just a basket or something, where my grandmother would peel her peas, share her peas, whatever, and she'll put it there. And then you're gonna pretend across the way next door was some of her. I don't know if they was her best friend, but they had to have been because I remember them. These two other old ladies that was amazing. They would make cakes and stuff, and they would send it there to my grandmother, for us, for the grandkids. You guys, there was a lot of us. Now, when I was little, it was 33 of us. I don't know how many it is now, and that's just grandkids. And I am the oldest, next to the oldest granddaughter, because there is one granddaughter older than me. You know, you are, Rudy. Love you, girl. So, like I say, you guys right here. So, this her sitting on the porch and she rocking. And like I said, it was two older ladies here. They stayed here. And I can't remember everybody stayed in the house. I do remember there was a little bitty boy. And his name was Chris. All I remember his name was Chris. And then um, that was John. And he stayed there with them. They was all family. And they was like, let me tell you guys, this is just the best neighborhood ever. So now, see this right here? We're going to get Lola to get up, Lola. So she's going to give you this whole tour of this house because I want you to see this house. And there is another venue she's going to tour as well in honor of my family member. I grew up in Florida. Don't want to say what city. This is Georgia. So we're going to do Georgia memory first. And like I said, this is all based on my memory, you guys. I mean, no disrespect to none of my family members. This is just my way of showing. But look at this screen door, you guys. My grandmother had a screen door. Let me show you. Okay. It had a screen door. So you have a screen door. That's so cute. I love it. Look at the screen door, you guys. And it's almost identical to the screen door that I remember my grandmother's now. I'm going to take the walls out. So first thing first, we're going to walk into this walkway. I'm going to give you this whole tour of this house, the little greenhouse of love that I remember, that I love so much. But I'm going to show you this house, you guys. So go in, Lola, baby. Go in, sweetie. So there's this little hallway. You go through right here, right? So we're going to start off over here. And like I said, this is all from my memory. So over here, we're going to walk over here. To the left of the house was a living room. It was a nice size living room. And see these panels? Yes, this is identical to what it was when I was little. Just growing up, period. And I think even today, if that house is still standing, it's probably still got the wood panel. You got that. It's so cute. Look at that. This is what I remember. So this is the living room area. So we're going to get her to go sit in this chair. Now, this chair was not designated to anyone. If this chair was designated to anyone, you guys, I'm going to call some names out, but they're going to be family and their name, not their birth name, legit name. But this chair was designated to anyone in my grandmother's house. When I mean designated, meaning they said that all the time. This would have been my Uncle Son. You know who you are. Love you and happy Thanksgiving. That would have been him in that chair. And then, no, you don't want to do that right now. And then here's the sofa. And this sofa was just anyone who sat on the sofa, whatever. And let me tell you something about my grandmother. My grandmother kept a clean house, and she kept her house on tack. That's right. She kept it clean. You don't lay around on her sofa. That's just something you don't do. You know, that's just something you knew that grandma didn't like. And I believe that was lamps. But I don't know, you guys. That's going to say family members. You're going to have to comment to me. You're going to have to let me know. But here's the sofa right here. I remember a TV. And I think the TV kind of resembles this. So we're going to turn it on. Now, I'm going to tell you what I remember about this TV. My grandmother used to let us look at Batman. I don't know what channel this was, because like I said, this is in Georgia. But we used to look at, it used to be shows back to back, but I just remember Batman. The old Batman, the black and white Batman that said Pow, King Pooh, that. I remember that. And so I know on Sunday, every Sunday morning, you had to look at church. Nothing was on that TV, but my grandma played church. And I don't know if my grandmother had a stereo in the house. I can't remember that. Because I'm going to be honest, my grandmother didn't play music like that. My grandmother liked the church music, stuff like that. So I don't know. But like I said, I have aunts and I have uncles, so I don't want to say that it wasn't. So you guys look at that, look at the little family pictures. And this is just, let me put the walls up and I will point the camera down. But this is just what I remember from my memory from the house. And like I said, I remember when you walk in, there was no door that separates you from the living room and walking out. So I'm assuming that must have been an archway, like how I got it. It could have been a complete open up area as well too. Don't quote me on that. But and so here's the restroom. Now I remember on the left side of the house were all the bedrooms and a bathroom. So there was one bathroom, and it was a nice sized bathroom. I felt it was fairly big for me. Nice sized bathroom. And it was 3 bedrooms. So, and we're going to tour those as well, you guys. So right here is the bathroom. I remember that was a tub. And I definitely remember that that tub sat against the wall and that was a window. Because I remember, and I don't know why, but I can remember taking a bath and literally, oh my God, look, you guys always looking out the window. And look, you see how you can see people? And that was a house that was next door to my grandmother's house, named the McLeod. And let me tell you, I had friends everywhere. And I had a friend that stayed in that house. And she know who she is. If she ever look at this video, I don't know. I don't know if she had my Facebook, but I'm going to post this video on Facebook. If you know who you are, and I do a shout out to you. Look at the glitch you got, but she's washing her hand. Her name was Amanda, but she lived over there. But I remember that tub set right there. So that means if the tub set there, the sink had to sit here. Either the sink was by the door and the toilet was in the middle. I can't remember. But this was the bathroom, and that was in my grandmother's bathroom. And then that mirror, I think it was a mirror that you could open up. Keep in mind, I was young too growing up, you guys. So there's a lot of things that I just couldn't get into. So we're going to start off with this first room. And I do know this. In this first room right here, right? Oh, somebody's walking in. That is so cute. So you see this, my grandmother chair. You literally could walk into this first room right here. Let me show you. Walk into this first room, and you can see the chair. I'm going to get her to relax on this bed. So we're going to hit relax. So now let me explain to you about this room. Several people had this room at one time or shared this room. And like I said, this is all from my memory. So in this room right here, when I first remember being little, and you guys, I remember the lights just a little something like this. Just something like this. Not exactly, just something like this. So I thought this was really cute, you guys. It took me at least 24 hours to go in and to pull from my content and to pull from my memory and to create this stuff. So I put a lot of time in this, a lot of love. And I remember the house. This room definitely had 2 windows. There was a window that faced the porch, and you could look out the window and see my grandmother rocking chair. And then there was a window to the side. You guys, there's people all over this house. They love it. Okay, so right here, there was a bed. There was a bed, and the bed faced the window. That I know for sure. I wasn't sure about the dresser, if it sat on this side of the wall right here, if it sat there. But I put it right here, you guys. It wasn't a lot in this room, but it was enough. I wasn't sure there was a TV. I don't know. But I do know. Oh, who is this chick? Who is it? Somebody named Sierra White. You guys, they just all over my grandmother's memory house. Love Little Greenhouse. Oh, they love it. I love it. So I just decorate that house for what I wanted. I do know the bedspread would have been cute, girl. So first, let me go back. First, it would have been my Auntie Ella and my Auntie Tan and my Auntie Lily. I'm assuming all 3 of them must have shared this room. I remember my Auntie Ella got married and moved out. It became Lily and Tan room. I remember that. Okay. Now, so we're going to leave that at that. Then when my Auntie Tan got married, it became my Auntie Lily room. That's the booty stuff, baby. Let me tell you, my Auntie Lily. Let me tell you, baby, she was a beast. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me tell you. She had all sorts of jewelry, makeup, shoes, clothes. And let me tell you, I was always into her stuff. Auntie Lily, if you look at this video, remember you assigned me one drawer. And I think it was the bottom drawer. Okay? So, that is what I remember of this room. And I love this room, you guys. Love it. So now we're going to go to the next room. Right here in this middle room. This middle room, you guys, is what I remember. It's where my uncles and my uncles stayed. So I had 2 uncles. Uncle Sam, Uncle Junior. Now I have another uncle named Uncle CB, but evidently he was already married and moved out. Had his own place. So I don't remember him in this house. You know, surely he came to this house. This is his mother's house. He came here all the time, but has been living here. But I remember my Uncle Son and Uncle Junior. So there was 2 beds, and I remember the beds literally being identical. Literally. I remember the blankets of the bedspread that was on the bed was identical. So this is how I did it. I'm pretty sure there was some kind of dresser in here, you guys, too. So I just put this in here. um, because it would have been something like this here. So, like I say, uncles, if you're looking at this house, God bless you, dad. Well, my uncle's not here. Two of my uncles not here, and I love them very dearly. Love you guys, but I know they're here with us in spirit. So, if it's something I'm leaving out this room, I just remember it was a small room. It had the basic stuff in there, and this is where my uncle slept. So we're gonna get her to relax on one knee bed because I want to show you that everything in here is playable. Now, this I titled this in my game has an art gallery because I want to leave this. My game has a wonderful memory. Now, back to this room, you guys. I'm gonna put the walls up. I'm gonna show you. Now, right here is where you came into the room, but I didn't have the space of the room. But right here is supposed to be a closet. That was a closet right here in this room that would have sat right over here in this corner. I just wanted to state that. So she's here chilling, and I'm gonna tell you. Now, back in the day when I was little, you would not be in my uncle in the room on their bed. I'm just saying, you don't go in their room. My grandma didn't play that, you know. You only go to certain areas where you're supposed to go, and that's just it. She's a good grandma. You know, as kids, you don't go rambling in someone's room or nothing like that. Now, right here, you guys, is my grandmother's room. This was kind of semi-easy to remember and a little hard to remember as well. So cousins, you guys got to hit me up. Listen, once you comment me, and I want you to comment me. I don't want you to call me on the phone. If you at the age where you can literally know how to leave a comment on the video, I want you to do that because and whatever what you comment me and tell me what's missing, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna fix it. Yes, I am. So comment to me if you see something that I missed, or maybe I got something in the wrong angle. If I could do that, I would take care of it. I can't make the closet because I just don't have the space. But you know, like say I got a dresser out of space, or if I could adjust the door or where you enter the room, comment me and let me know, and I will take care of that. What I'm doing is taking care of everybody to the house because why they're on red and all this and all this. While we're doing this tour, I need them to stay green. So now we're gonna bite the lower here. And this bed, Auntie Lily, I know you guys remember this bed. This bed reminds me so much of my grandmother's bed because she had a brass bed. And I believe at the time, I don't know whether it was gray or whether it was black. I'm gonna say it was gray when my grandmother was here with us and she was using this bed. I think I remember some type of a table. It had to have been a lamp. And it's just not cute, you guys. This is like back in the day, so cute. My grandma would have had something like that. She would have had that. I remember her furniture was really pretty, really girly, which is kind of like the furniture. I don't know. Maybe that's why I got the furniture I got in my real life bedroom now, which I love so much. But I remember her furniture girl. I remember for some reason it was like white or some color like this. So this is what I did. But I remember her bed as well, set here next to a window. And all I can remember, you got that was crickets. We're gonna get to the back, y'all. That was crickets. And I was so scared of them things. And at night you would just hear them making noise. It was annoying. My grandmother used to love to go fishing, I believe. And she what? I don't know, housed her own crickets or something. I knew she grew her own baits. That I knew. And we'll get to that out there in the back. So right here, we're gonna go to her room. I knew there was a rug that was on the floor by her bed. And I knew my grandmother always had some type of a handmade quilt or something on her bed as well. And I thought that was super cute. And you got oh no, you guys, I literally had a wardrobe. That what my grandmother had, but I guess it was with Supernatural, so they took it away and they put another dresser. So this is not what was in that room. It was a wardrobe that stood up that was pretty tall. It had to be about 5 feet tall, 6 feet tall, and was beautiful wardrobe. And you could open it on left to the right, it had stuff in it. I don't know if my grandma had a chair in her room or not. That I can't remember. So like I say, family, quote me. Let me know. Let me know. Now, we're going to get to the kitchen. So in the kitchen right here, you guys, I love this. Again, this is strictly from my memory, you guys. And family members, if you see and you felt that I really made this house in the way how the house kind of was, comment, let me know. Let me know that the girl did a good job. Don't know if my grandmother had an apron in her kitchen, but if she did, it would have been an apron. But look, you guys, I love this. I have to show you this. Super cute. You guys, you gotta remember this. Now, I do know when you walk into my grandmother's kitchen, that was literally a refrigerator that sat right here. Uh, we're gonna get her to have a quick meal. Just have a quick meal. So let's get her. Look at the people walking around. Hey guys, this is ice cream. So we're gonna get some ice cream. Lady, move out the way. But the refrigerator literally said right there in my grandmother's house when you walked in here. Look at the refrigerator, nice. And then see, there's a door right here. Came from my uncle in the room. Then there was a walking to the kitchen. There's the refrigerator, and then there's my grandmother's door. And I'm pretty confident to say that door set there. My grandmother's room set there. So she's gonna get some ice cream. So while she's getting some ice cream, and there was a table. Oh, it's a wonderful table. And I think I don't know if it had 6 chairs, but I know it had 4 chairs. And there was a table there. So that was there. That was a definitely a back window that was in the kitchen. I remember that window right there. Remember that window? There was a back window. And look, you guys, right here. This was so much like my grandmother's back door. Look, because it had a little curtain here, and you had to move the curtain to look out the window. My grandmother didn't believe people looking in the house. And you know what? I'm that way too. So I must get that from my grandmother. And that's what I meant to show you. Let me show you. This is super cute. And it was that way in the front of the house. You had the screen door, you guys, but then you had the door. And there's the door with the little curtain. You can move the curtain so you can see who's outside knocking on the door. Super cute. Right. So we're gonna go back to the kitchen and finish this tour, you guys. So right here, she's eating cereal. Look at that, that's so neat. So let me show you. I have no idea who that stranger is, you guys, but this is super cute. So I'll put the wall up a little bit. So we're gonna tip the camera. Now right here, like I said, then over here where it set the counters and there was a sink. I remember because there was a couple times I had to wash dishes. Auntie Lee, you remember that? But I didn't have a little stool thing to put there because I couldn't reach the sink. And that was this. And then she had cabinets up here and everything. And my grandmother used to keep some stuff on top of the refrigerator, but my game wouldn't let me put anything up there. And I don't have mom, so I couldn't do that. And my grandmother always cooked, always. She made wonderful homemade biscuits every Sunday morning before church. Love it. So I couldn't put a stove in here because my grandma did have a stove, but when you make a gallery, you can't put a stove, and it's so that the gallery don't catch on fire, I guess. But I put this baking station here because my grandmother loved to bake, and she always had fruit. Got the little canister, put the little flour and stuff. Had a little bread box. Now I can't remember if she had that, but I'm pretty sure she did. And then got the little Bible flower in that kitchen, guys. But this would have been like exactly what my grandma's kitchen looked like in my memory. This is what I remembered. Now, we're going to cut outside. Now, let me show you this backyard, you guys. So, in the backyard, you come down right here, you guys. Come out of the back door. She had a back door. And it was a small back door to come down the stair. Pretty much, which is like how I got it, right? So, look, you guys, here's the clothesline. So cute. Look. There's a clothesline right here, right? And there's some clothes, like my grandma would wash our clothes and then get dry. She hang it up. I just put this table here, but I'm sure she had a laundry basket, maybe, that she would put it in. That's why I put this right here with a little tin bucket. And then, like some little laundry basket, or either she carried the clothes in herself. So, and then right here, you guys, let me show you something. This is super, super cute. Right here, I remember this tree. Right here was a slop bucket when you got through eating, you didn't throw away food. You put it in this slop bucket. Let me zoom out because there's that tree right there. So you put your food in the slop bucket. And I don't know what she did with that food. I don't know. All I know was the slop bucket. Right here, no, we're not doing that right now. Right here is like this tree right here would have been like I think this was a apple tree. And here's a little thing right here with some apples, you guys, right here, so you can view it. And then on the other side of the house, I love it. And like I said, you guys, again, I think my grandmother had a washing machine. I don't know. For some reason, I'm remembering a washing machine. And I think it was like over here in the cut somewhere, but it was more of an older washing machine that was round. I'm pretty sure my grandmother did not. You know what? She could have washing things in the sink or the tub. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm thinking she had a washing machine, not a dryer. She had a washing machine, and then she had hang the clothes up. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. So right here, I'm going to take the wall down. This is this famous pear tree over here. That's right there. You guys, I'm supposed to put that against the wall. But everybody want to talk to my kids. No. So right here, this is this famous pear tree that I remember. This was a tree that we climb, you guys. I know I climb. And if I climb, I know my other cousins did the same thing. It was the most famous pear tree. Let me tell you guys something. I never told nobody. Definitely never told my grandmother. Never told my aunt. But I remember I had a neighbor down the street. You know who you are, Lynette. We went up in that tree and we were smoking cigarettes. Oh my goodness. I never told nobody that. But we were smoking cigarettes. And I remember smoking one cigarette and I didn't like I choked so bad and I never tried it again, you guys. Never. But I never told a family member that. And my grandma never knew that. You kidding? Because you see this right here? Pretend. I'm going to zoom in. Pretend this is a fig tree, okay? Let me tell you, baby, my grandma didn't play. She said, go get me a switch. And she said, get a good switch. Because I'm going to tell you, if you walk in with a little switch, she's sending it back out to get another. Now, my grandmother didn't spank us, but she liked to have those switches. She would have those switches, you know. I don't think I ever got a spanking from my grandmother. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I ever got a spanking from my grandmother. Never. I'm going to be honest. Never. But I just remember the fig tree. And yes, I love to eating figs. We climb the pear tree, eat the pears. Listen, my grandma used to tell us, wait till the pears are ripe. Honey, we would eat the pears. Them pears never got yellow or red. Them pears was gone by the time green was on it. That's what it was, you guys. But, you guys, that's the little greenhouse of love. And that's what I remember from my memory. Now, when my grandmother passed away, Thanksgiving was not over for us because we still wanted to honor my grandmother. So I put this little building back here. It's just small. And what this is back here it was called the rec center of the little town. I don't want to call the name of the town. I just don't want to do that, you know, in order to safety of family member. But it was just a building and you could park your car. Now, we're going to send Lolo in this building, you guys, because this is where we would come and we would have Thanksgiving dinner with all the rest of the family members in order of my grandmother. And we would all come together. It would be cousins. It would be immediately, it's about my grandmother, you know, children, cousins, anybody that you want to come. It was even family members, you guys. So, so Lola, we love you. She's doing the wonderful job. So, it was just a big room with lots of tables and chairs where you could sit, you know, and talk, communicate. It was a bathroom. I don't remember whether it was a boy bathroom, a girl bathroom. Don't remember. Could have just been one bathroom, but I did it where it was a boy and girl bathroom. But I know there was restrooms there. There was some big garbage cans over here that we put over here so that after we eat, you can throw your food away. And then over here, pretty much, you guys, this is how the setup was. I loved it. You had this kitchen, right? You had this small kitchen, but I don't know if it had a wall. I can't remember. Don't know if there was a wall, but I put a wall there. There's a door. So you had the kitchen. You could go here and you could literally cook out a full-out meal in here. Had the refrigerator and everything. So we're going to go and have her click that this time. I think I'll do some bread and jam. So cute, super cute, right, you guys? So we're going to have to get bread and jam. And then here's a table where family members were bringing food and you could put the food right here. And I just put this serving table here. But we had this big, long tables. They connect the tables together. And, you know, all family members come in to do food. I left room here, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because, and I'll show you. Someone, let me show you. Let's pray Miss We're gonna pray Miss Josephine to help us out a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna have Miss Josephine go walk over here, because we would have family members. These are all my aunties. You know who you are, auntie? Some was cousin, but they would come back here, and they would stand behind the table, and they would serve food. And, you know, we'll come up in front of the table and then we would tell them what we want our plate. Ah, look at that. And they will put food on your plate. You got, I love it. Yes, you got. So, family, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I say, I did this video in honor of my family. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Like I said, I did this in honor to remember my grandmother and my family because it's a pandemic. We all can get together. We can't go to this little rec room anymore and do this. Not right now, but hopefully next year we can. So I did this, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And now I'm going to take you to family members hanging there because I have one other place that I want to show. And I was thinking about doing it in 2 different videos, but you know what? I am going to make it 2 videos because I think it's only fair to do justice to do both of the places where I grew up in, where I had love and my family member had love. So you guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give a girl a thumbs up, and I love you and happy Thanksgiving.